motions of the Earth. At the end of this module, you will be able to explain the movements of the Earth, describe the causes of day and night, explain the occurrence of seasons. Just before the sun rises, you see a faint light enveloping the sky. This period is called dawn. The sun rises in the east in the morning. It is noon when the sun is right above our head. At dusk, the sun sets in the west. Here, the sun seems to move, but actually it is the earth that moves around the sun. Rotation and revolution are the two movements of the earth. The movement of the earth can be best understood with the help of an example. Look at the top spinning. The top is rotating on the nail fixed to it, which acts as its axis. The earth rotates on its axis in a similar way. The topmost part of the earth is called the North Pole, and the other end is called the South Pole. The axis is the imaginary line joining the poles. The Earth moves around the Sun in an elliptical orbit. The axis of the Earth is inclined at 66.5 degrees to the plane of the orbit. The Earth spins on its axis from west to east, and this is called the rotation of the Earth. One complete rotation of the Earth on its axis takes 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4 seconds, which is approximated to 24 hours, that is, 1 day. The part of the Earth facing the Sun experiences day, and the other part of the Earth away from the Sun experiences night. The rotation of the Earth causes day and night. The inclination of the axis causes differences in the duration of day and night. The movement of the Earth around the Sun along its orbit is the revolution of the Earth. The Earth takes 365.25 days to revolve around the Sun. This revolution of the Earth causes seasons. The Earth is not equidistant from the Sun as it moves along an elliptical orbit. When it is farthest from the Sun, that is, 152 million kilometers, the position is called aphelion. When it is nearest to the Sun, that is, 147 million kilometers, it is called perihelion. The Earth occupies 4 different positions during its revolution. This results in change of seasons. Summer solstice, 21st June. Autumnal equinox, 23rd September. Winter solstice, 22nd December. Spring equinox, 21st March. Let us visit each position one by one. At one particular position, during the Earth's revolution around the Sun, the Sun's rays fall vertically on the Tropic of Cancer. This is summer solstice and occurs on the 21st of June. Notice that the North Pole is inclined towards the Sun and the South Pole is away from the Sun. During summer solstice, the Northern Hemisphere experiences summer and the Southern Hemisphere experiences winter. During summer, countries like Sweden and Norway in the Northern Hemisphere experience longer days with sunshine for 24 hours. This is the phenomenon of midnight sun. As the Earth moves away from summer solstice position, the duration of the day decreases and night increases. Finally, after 3 months, on September 23rd, the north and south pole of the Earth are equidistant from the Sun. This is autumnal equinox. It is autumn in the northern hemisphere and spring in the southern hemisphere. During autumnal equinox, the duration of day and night are equal. The Earth moves away from autumnal equinox position and after 3 months on December 22nd reaches a position where the northern hemisphere is inclined away from the Sun and the southern hemisphere is inclined towards the Sun. This position is winter solstice. The Sun's rays fall directly on the Tropic of Capricorn. Now there is summer in the southern hemisphere and winter in the northern hemisphere. On December 22nd, the northern hemisphere experiences shortest day and longest night, and the southern hemisphere experiences longest day and shortest night. Now as the Earth moves away from the winter solstice position, the days start getting longer and the nights shorter. After 3 months on 21st March, the Sun's rays fall vertically on the equator. This is spring equinox. The northern hemisphere experiences spring and the southern hemisphere experiences autumn. In this position, the duration of days and nights are equal. Now that you have reached the end of the module, here is the summary. The Earth moves around the Sun in an elliptical orbit. Rotation and revolution are the two movements of the Earth. The Earth spins on its axis from west to east, and this is called the rotation of the Earth. The rotation of the Earth causes day and night. The inclination of the axis causes differences in the duration of day and night. One complete rotation of the Earth on its axis takes 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4 seconds, which is approximated to 24 hours, that is 1 day. The Earth takes 365.25 days to revolve around the Sun. The inclination of the axis and the revolution of the Earth around the Sun cause seasons.